Yeah, that's weird. My helmet felt really strange. That's because the part that's the strap that goes under your chin was in my mouth. So there, that's hopefully this is like what's this foamy thing? Big horns in the big dunes.
Big horns in the big dunes. We're going to show everybody that we understand. Trust us, we did it for a long time. This is a big investment, buying a side-by-side. And sometimes you can't go buy the side-by-side and then immediately buy the sand paddles and go get the communications and get everything that you want.
Yeah.
You want to ride. We did it, and we rode it everywhere. But now we have the means to show you guys that instead of just talking. So what we're going to do in this Can-Am, in our Can-Am, we're going to take trip to Dumont, where the big dunes are, the big Razorbacks.
They're big.
And we're going to run it on stock Bighorns, and we're going to show everybody. I'm going to transform this space. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Look at this.
This plugs on here. This connects right here. Wow, that is really tight.
We want it to be tight because you don't want air escaping. Oh my God.
I'm not plugged in.
Dude, my head is so cooled off. Oh my God. Do you see this? It goes and goes and goes. Where it stops, nobody knows. It's a mess. It's such a mess in here. So, I wanted you to see it before. And I'm going to set you up, and I'm going to get this place back to Brandy approved. Here goes.
Nice.
How awesome it is. Hello. Hello, Danny.
Okay. So we have a new Mac 3.2 pumper system.
Extreme pumper system from Rugged Radios. Thank you guys for always supporting us, and not only us, but
Yeah, mostly what we want to thank them for is supporting Friends of Oceano Dunes.
Hey, so we just did this big cancer fundraiser for the Cancer Association of Havasu. Once a year, we do 100 pink radios. They're very, very sought after. They sold out in 44 minutes. It was a great fundraiser. Well, Walker Evans Racing, they were absolutely amazing. They stepped up. They donated $1,500 to purchase a pink radio. Then they in turn donated it for tonight's auction. So, think about the companies that are supporting all of the efforts of the industries like Walker Evans. If you need shocks, you need wheels. But what a great company. Selflessly donated $1,500 and the radio back so we can raise more money to keep our dunes open. They're in it to win it with us, and this is amazing. So this is one of only 100 radios, and you know, it's like I say, it's really solid, but it means something. So when you're out and about and you see somebody with a rugged pink radio, go up and shake their hand, because you know exactly what every single dollar went to. We donate 100% of the proceeds, tax, shipping, you name it, it all goes, and we do our part. We do another fundraiser for Mission Hope that's locally here, and you know what? We're here to support Friends of Oceano Dunes because they're supporting us. Yep. That's exactly what they do.
The whole fight in general to keep the Oceano Dunes
open and accessible for all of us off-roaders, which is what it was meant for in the first place. Thank you guys. Thank you, Rugged Radios, for being a huge proponent of freedom, basically, and also for this awesome pumper system. We'll do another shout out at the end, but I also want to mention that on November 18th, which is a Monday, coming up in a couple weeks now, we need as many of you as we can get. Off-Roaders United. There is another meeting. It's a big deal. As you may know, they're trying to shut down the Oceano Dunes SVRA. Not going to happen. We're going to make sure it doesn't happen. In order for that to work, we need all of you to help us. And I know that you will, so I'm not even worried about it. And we'll talk about that later. More of that will be on our group, Dandi Off-Road Adventure Seekers. We'll put a link in the video. But for now, let's get back to this.
Yep. In the meantime, we're going to install this guy. So it's billet aluminum housing. It's
Super
actual
light.
real carbon fiber.
Mm-hmm.
And it is really, I mean, it's super light. 3.5 amps, so it's a low draw. This is a 2-person, so if you have a 4-seater, you get 2 of these. It has a reusable, washable filter, which is pretty cool.
It's amazing. And look at this variable speed controller.
So it's super light. I mean, for something this cool, it's pretty light.
Can you look at that really quick, Danny? Flip around. Hi.
He's waiting for us. He's waiting for the install part.
He's going to be the installer. That's our installer, patiently waiting.
He's got his KMS armbands.
Yeah, that's our installer. That's what he does.
So that's the pumper itself. We showed you this a little bit in the previous video, but this time we're going to show you and we're going to install it. This is the controller, the variable controller. So basically you have a, possibly, yeah. So middle's off, down's full on, up is variable, and then you can control the speed with that guy right there. It comes with that pre-wired, and you just plug these in. This guy right here plugs into your power, and then you plug this into this guy and run this back to the actual pump itself.
And what he meant to say there was bada bing, bada boom.
Exactly.
And I also want to just throw out there, since we're talking about rugged radios, we actually, not just us, but our installer over there that you saw, helped us wash the Can-Am off today with the pressure washer, and we utilized our rugged radios radio cover.
We did.
That waterproof radio cover, and 2, 5, 7 thumbs up. If I had 8, I would use all of them. But for 4, 5 right there, because there's another 6, he's up. Woo! Thank you guys. Awesome.
All right. Here's the helmets right here we're going to be using, and then we will get on to the install. Install. Not that one.
Where are the helmets?
This one. So we have worn these one time.
We had to.
Yeah, we had to try them out.
We were in Glamis, but they weren't obviously actually pumping anything. They just looked really cool.
Yeah. And these actually came with, when we got them, they came with a Samsung.
And that's your neck skirt. Yeah. So you don't let people see up your skirt. You guys zip it down. Look at that.
Pretty cool. So it keeps sand from going up through the bottom of the helmet.
Everything's fine. Yeah.
Don't worry about that. They're pre-wired. They are rugged radios ready when you get them. This is the, wait, what model are these? So these are the qualifiers.
Yeah. These are the awesomeness.
You know, all this kind of the standard stuff. They have the removable, toolless removable shields, so you can replace
We
them.
need to get some new visors. Don't they have the transitional?
Yes, they do.
So here's the helmets. Here's what we have. And we're going to install the whole system, and we'll actually try these out for you.
These are the hosey thingies.
And
Steve Bashar told me.
The hosey things? That's the technical name for these?
He said that. I was like, where are the hose blah, 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 part A4 7.0. And he was like, oh, the hosey thingies?
Yes.
Cut.
I have seen it.
Okay.
I have seen Predator, and it does look like this.
Yeah.
It's got like the hair thing going back.
Yeah, and he kills people, just like you.
So here, we set, this plugs on here. This connects right here. Oh, wow, that is really tight.
We want it to be tight because you don't want air escaping.
Yeah. So that fits like that. We're going to do the install right now.
Killing Danny.
We'll be back.
Hey.
Okay, so we've shown you the pumper system, gave you all the specs, all the good stuff, all the fun stuff. Now we're going to put it in the car. We need a little bit of light in here. Let's see. This is not the greatest light, but it's going to do. It's going to help. All right. So what do you think, Danny?
I think we get a little bit of work to do.
All right. Shouldn't be too bad. The biggest thing really is the wiring. I mean, wiring and putting in this. So we got this piece, pretty straightforward. We'll show you in a minute. We're gonna make a change. I'm assuming it's okay to run this thing upside down. We're going to. So what we're gonna do, and we'll show you why in a minute. We're gonna run it this way. We're gonna pull this. These have this little signage.
Plate. Plaque.
Plaque. This little plaque has screws. We're going to take those screws over, we're going to flip this over, and we're going to show you why in a minute. I've seen a bunch of pictures of this mounted a bunch of different ways in X3s, in different X3s. And I don't know, there's an idea I have that I like better. We'll find out if it's actually better or not. Hopefully it's okay to run this upside down. I can't imagine that it's not. Right? We'll find out. Somebody will tell us if it's not a good idea. And we're gonna figure out where to put this guy right here. This is probably this is the part I'm struggling with the most, right?
Yes, yes, we gotta figure out where to put that thing.
Yeah, where to put it. We have plenty of cable. We could really put it pretty much anywhere we want in the car as far as, you know, having the cable long enough to do so. But, I don't know, it's kind of an awkward piece to mount, I think. And we were thinking about down here somewhere, but I mean, there's not really a lot of room. Actually, maybe right there under the start switch.
No. I don't think we can because of the gear shift.
You're right. Plus the wiring would be weird. I keep forgetting these things. Oops, sorry about that. That camera action was not good. Yeah, I won't go in park. So that's, oops, don't worry about that. So we're struggling with where to mount this piece. That is going to be a challenge. Could be over there. That's possible. We got to cover up those wires, ugly wires somehow. Worst case scenario, we'd have to put a hole, but nah, we can't do that. I don't know. We're going to think about this for a minute. What do you think, Danny?
I think we need to find a good location.
That narrows it right down. We'll be right back. We have to think about this. So, I think we came to a conclusion. What do you think?
I think it's a pretty good conclusion.
Yeah, I like it. So what we're going to do, first of all, we're going to put we'll show you the pump in a minute. We're going to put the pump in I haven't seen anybody mount it this way, but we're going to give it a shot. So I think what we're going to do is actually put it right here. We're actually going to drill a hole through here. We're going to attach it right there and put the wiring through down here where my finger is. Hopefully you can see that. So that's where that's going to go. We'll get to that in a minute. Right now we're going to show you where the pump goes. Hopefully there's 4 stainless steel screws in there. Mount that guy upside down.
There are 4.
Okay. Here. We'll show you real quick our proposed method of mounting this device. So those are the stainless steel screws. Maybe we can get Danny to hold it up there. So we don't have to one-hand this. So we're gonna spin this guy around, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount it upside down. Yeah, like that. Other way around with the wiring. Yeah. Except I think the wiring is actually gonna go down in between. So let's see if we can get this guy in place. Danny's gonna hold the pump up. I'll hold this guy up. We're gonna put the wire in between the bar. Yeah, just let it lay down like that. And
Can't see with them.
Alright. I think we gotta tuck the wire in a little more so we're in the way. Okay, there we go. Alright, now you gotta come in a little more. Squeeze it in a little tighter. Okay, there we go. We're just doing a little test run of this. And then we will swap out the little plaque and see what everybody thinks. I mean, it mostly matters what we think because we won't know what you think until you comment and it'll already be mounted to the car. All right, there we go. I think that's pretty good. Hold on, we got to get our assistant installer here. Okay, so we're gonna let Danny tighten up that Allen screw real quick. Tighten up this one a little bit so it kind of stands up. Are we centered right there?
Center-ish.
We're gonna get it centered and we're gonna tighten up this clamp on the bar.
Was it this one?
You think we're centered? I think we're gonna go over a little bit. Let's see. I think we're centered. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a better Allen wrench that fits that exact. Yeah, we're just doing a little trial fit. All right, so we're gonna mount it something like that right there. And we're gonna run this wire. I'm gonna put a hole right here in this cover. And we're gonna sneak that wire down, right down the center, right down there. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. So Danny's saying we're not centered. What do you think? Is that centered? He says we need to go this way, towards me. We're gonna have to probably loosen it up. Well, maybe not. Okay. How's that? Close?
Close. With OCD, no, it's not good enough.
Okay, so more towards me?
Yeah.
Let me move this wire so it's not in the way. All right, Danny says that's centered. I'm gonna show you on camera, so if it's wrong, you can comment and tell me it was wrong. Right? You think they will?
No.
Do you think they'll comment?
Just.
For sure you'll comment. Somebody will comment. We invite all comments.
Welcome all.
We invite and welcome all comments. Should I say that? Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, well we do. So that looks straight to me. And we're gonna put the other mount on. Danny's gonna put the other mount on.
How do I get suckered into this?
I know.
Cross-thread, right? It's better than red lock tight?
Yeah, exactly. He said, how did he get suckered into this? I'm gonna show you in that last video where he said, hey, can I help? That's how. Maybe he didn't mean this, but he said it, so. And I'm gonna show it in this video. Cut to that video right now.
Wait, they're already wired and
Can I help?
Yes.
yes,
All right.
they're already wired and set up for communication.
Okay, we're back. Did you see that? See what I'm talking about? Boom. Look at that. Nice. All right, so we just need a little Phillips screwdriver, and we're gonna flip that placard over. What's it called again?
Plaque.
Plaque. It's called a plaque. Danny said it's called a plaque. Danny is flipping the plaque over.
Can't tell them.
Look at that. I think it was made to do. I think it's made this way so you can do this if you need. All right, there we go. Looking good. I think that looks cool. What do you think, Dane?
I think it does too.
All right. Well, in that case, we're gonna mark a spot right there. We're gonna drill a hole, and we're gonna run the wiring. Actually, it might get easy from here. We struggled with that part for a long time. All right, we'll be back. Okay, so we're back at it. We're gonna mark this thing. Danny's gonna mark it. There you go. Oh. All right, so we're back. Danny's gonna mark this thing right here, and then we're gonna drill a hole. He feels confident. We're marking it right there. That's center. Better be center. It's permanent. I think he feels
It's
confident.
just permanent marker.
Except we're gonna drill a permanent hole.
It's not my car.
Exactly. Can't see it from my house. That's what I always say. So good?
Yeah.
All right. We're calling that good.
Be right back. Right on.
Okay, so Danny wasn't so sure. Look what he did. Boom. He busted out the tape measure.
So 13 wide, so you go about 6.5. Perfect.
Perfect. You did a good guess.
Snitch on me, thinking I wasn't trusting myself. All right, now we want to mark the bottom ones.
Yeah, we might as well mark the bottom one, and then we'll bust out a drill and drill them both. So we told you already what we're doing at the bottom here. We're going to drill a hole right here. And we're going to feed the wire for the controller down. So I guess what we need to do is determine how much room. Yeah, exactly.
Up a little ways.
Probably right in there. Yeah, not too far. It's pretty far down that way. When we tuck the wire in, it's kind of clean. We'll put a little grommet right there, and maybe some black heat shrink tubing. Well, not black heat shrink tubing because we'd have to cut the wires.
No.
But we'll put a grommet or something. We'll cover it. The lower we go, the more it covers up the wire. So I'm going to say down there pretty good, right?
Yeah.
And then we'll just, actually really far, because what we'll do is we'll drill it and then we'll notch out to the bottom because these wires can't feed through the hole. They'll have to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. So I'm going to say about like that. Okay. So what are we doing? We're going to drill these holes so we can run all these wires through this piece. We're going to keep everything kind of together, the controller and the fan close to each other. So we're probably going to have a bunch of extra wire. Not sure what we're going to do with that. We'll figure that out. This wire, unlike Rugged Radio's antenna, we can actually loop. Won't hurt anything. So here's the drill. We're going to grab some drill bits out of our organized tool chest, tool cart, whatever you want to call it.
It's organized for you.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I think Danny feels like drilling holes. Sure you do. Look. It's either that or hold this camera, and I'm more versed at holding the camera than you are.
I can hold the camera.
Not that he doesn't do a fine job. But it's just we're missing some drill bits. Probably the ones we need too. So let's go look for these. We'll be right back. Okay, so we found a step bit, right?
Yes.
Danny's gonna destroy this perfectly good Can-Am engine cover. Is that what we're calling it? Engine cover?
Access cover?
Yeah.
Turbo access cover?
For the giant turbo that's in this machine.
Do you want to go right there?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, pretty
Just got
low.
a notch right here.
Yeah.
That way the wires.
Yep. We lost it.
Yes, I did.
We lost the marker. Where's that? There we go. Okay.
So set it right here.
So we're gonna center this thing. Danny's gonna mark it where he thinks center is, and then watch. He's OCD, so he'll probably measure it. What do you got there?
Nothing.
Tape measure. Okay. All right, we're gonna drill right in the center of those marks. We're gonna drill in this mark up here, and then we're gonna run the wiring.
Are you sure you don't want it? This is yours.
I'm positive.
I.
Knock yourself out.
You sure?
Wow. He's so nervous. You might want to go up a little bit higher though, right?
Go up a little bit higher?
I'd say a little bit higher, just to leave yourself room. That. Perfect. Right. Center and the top.
On the top?
Yeah. Towards the back a little more.
Wait, you want to do this?
No, absolutely not. Perfect. Now we're gonna step those holes up with a stepper bit. Make sure the wiring fits. We'll be good to go.
I'm gonna step it.
That is a super sharp step bit. It cuts right through plastic almost. Wow, how big of holes are you gonna make there? Alright, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna notch this out here so that we can put this controller right here and drop these wires in there. We might even have a rubber grommet somewhere. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. We have the holes drilled. We found the screws that we're actually gonna mount this with. They came with it. So it's pretty cool. Probably make some little pilot holes. I got some in my boat. Right after we figure where center is. Figure out where center is. But we're gonna go maybe. I'd say that's what, inch and 7/8 to this. Pretty close, right?
Yeah, it is.
Do you like it right there?
I like it right there.
We're calling this good. We measured it. You saw it. We think it's close enough. Right there. Does it look straight?
Mm-hmm. Is that ugly? Drill bit perfect size for that?
It's close enough. Is it too big?
Look at him.
Damn it. Here, let me mark this. We're gonna do a little test. We'll do a little test right down here because this is getting cut out. Yes, it's perfect. Perfect. All right.
Should have never doubted you.
Well, you should have, because I was doubting. All right, does that look straight?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, straight enough. It's not on my car. Oh, my finger. All right. That one just has to be in there. All right, so we're going to actually let's cut this out right now. I have a little scroll saw, but I can't find it, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna rough it, and then we're gonna file it clean off camera. With this square one. I do have her on file, but I'm just going to take the edges off. Alright. Now we're going to see if this guy fits in here. And then we're gonna see. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. Look at that. Yep. Just up right now. And so we're gonna mount this in place, and then we'll start running our wires after I drop that screw down here where we can't find it. Okay, so let's put the screw in.
What's nice is that kit came with the screws.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Came with these little black screws. I was already looking around for screws, thinking that we were gonna have to come up with some, but they actually came with them. We feel like that's pretty straight. We as in me. All right, let's go see. Okay, so we're gonna drill the hole in the top. Did we show you how this fits? Did we? So actually, let's go do it real quick. So we ran the wire through here like this. We mounted this piece like so. This fits up in here. We'll show you how it fits on the car real quick.
I think we already did.
Did we? I can't remember. I got this seat up, by the way, off camera because you've already seen that. If you haven't seen a seat being removed from an X3, we've done it on some other videos. I'm sure there's plenty out there. It's pretty boring. It's 4 bolts. That's about it. So basically what we got to do is, yeah, so that's...
Make sure the wires are in there.
Yeah, those tuck up under it in there, and it drops right in place, like so. It's right in there. So yeah, so you can't, I mean, you cannot see these wires from, you'd have to get your head down here by the cup holder. And then what we're gonna do up here, there's a hole already right here, a pilot hole, because this one's gonna drop down in there, this plug. And we'll show you how that goes in a minute after we drill this hole. And we're just drilling a hole through plastic, so we'll be right back because we don't need to show you that probably. I don't think. What do you think? I don't think we do. Maybe we do. Okay, we will. You talked me into it. Here we go.
How thick is the wire?
Hold on, I'll grab you a cable that is the exact same thickness, I think. I think that's pretty thick. Yeah, and that's the same as this. So same as this cable right here. So this is what we need to get through there. I think you're good. We just need to slot it out now. We gotta oh yeah. He's gonna knife it up. So basically what we're gonna do is slot that hole so that we can get the cable in. Look at that. Such skill and precision.
Oops.
Alright, I'm calling it good. Awesome. Let's see. Oh yeah, perfect. We like it. We're gonna go try it out. Let's go see how it fits. Remember, this is not upside down because look at the black. The black says rugged. So we tuck that wire in, tuck that plate in, fit that wire into place. Oh yeah, look at that. That is so perfect. Look at that. Hidden. You can barely see that. So it's basically gonna look like there are no wires. All the wires are pretty much hidden. This one runs right there. Can you see that? Hopefully you can barely see that. My finger's on it. This one, my finger's on it way down here. All we gotta do is plug that up and put it to power now and try it out. What do you think? Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I think it's pretty cool. All the wires pretty much hidden. And we're gonna try it out in a minute. We'll be right back. We're gonna run this cable off, this one off camera just because, well, we'll show you real quick roughly how we have to wire it, how we have to run it. One end has to go up to the fan. The other end has to go to the connector that's on the back of this. So we're gonna pull both ends through here and we're gonna leave the rest that's left over in here. I would like to shorten this cable, but I'm not gonna do it right now for this video. We'll do it after we'll do it later. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit crazy on this. I mean, it was just this thin, just this thin bare wire for power.
I don't think it's crazy. I think that's good doing.
So here's what we're doing. We're just adding a little bit of this
Shielding.
Some of the shielding. This stuff. Stuff right here. Got it on Amazon's. Got it on the Amazons. I like the Amazons because I don't have time to go driving around all over town looking for this kind of stuff. And in Fresno, it's like clear on the other, everything like this is clear on the other side of town, right? There's nothing like, all the stuff like this is not in Clovis. It's in Fresno. Way on the other side of Fresno, like in the industrial area.
Do they even sell that stuff here?
There's over on Jensen, that area, there's a bunch of places. There's a place that has all kinds of wiring stuff.
I do miss that radio place. Radio Shack.
Oh yeah, yeah, that was pretty good stuff. Went there for all of my life since I was a kid, but not no more. All right, so I'm gonna melt the end of this. I didn't melt it ahead of time before I put it on here because I couldn't get it to open up. I don't know the trick to this. Someone out there probably knows the trick. If you know the trick, you can tell us. Another trick. Ow, that's hot. Watch out. When you melt plastic, it gets hot. We have some zip ties in here. We'll throw a zip tie in the end. Yeah, that's too big. We're not gonna worry about it. We melted it. The end of it, it's good. We're calling it good. Now we're going to solder some little eyelets onto the end of this. I could have just clamped them on, yes. I didn't. Because I'm just crazy like that. So now we're gonna solder these little eyelets on. I made a mess. Okay, finally this thing heated up. I've had this for, I'm not gonna say how long. A long time.
What kind of solder are you using? Is it that rosin core?
Oh yeah.
Perfect for wires?
Yeah. We're gonna cram some solder in here. Let it melt and call it good. I think that's gonna be good. Think so?
I think so.
We're gonna need to split this a little bit on the end. That's hot, by the way.
I'm sorry.
In case you're wondering, in case anybody's wondering, I'm just gonna have to, we'll have to do a little slow-mo on that, see how fast my hand moved. I bet it moved pretty fast, huh?
It looked like he did.
All right, so we're gonna solder this other one up, and then we're
I
gonna,
do like that shirt. I wish I had one. Oh wait, I do.
I was gonna say, you do have one. You do have one.
Keep in mind, hot.
Hot, that's hot, do not touch it. But I wanna hook it up and try it out. All right, I'm gonna melt the end of this just a little bit. Not too much, because we need it to open up a little bit, because we're gonna have to spread these wires apart a little bit.
Yes.
All right. So Danny already took the wire things off.
Negative. Have not yet. I'm going to pass the camera off to him so that I can do that.
All right. I like this part. Danny's gonna connect the last one. He's gonna do the final step. I like this kind. I like this kind.
Now.
All right, so we're running power off the key power because I figure I can't imagine that we would need our helmet pumper system when we're sitting there with the key off.
And if you did and you walked away and you forgot it on, you might come back to a dead battery.
True. So that's most important with me because I tend to forget things like that.
Comes with age. Happens to me quite a bit.
No comment.
Don't want to over tighten that.
All right, we'll be back in a minute. We're gonna put that last wire on. You saw what that one looks like. You know how to do it. We're gonna plug this thing in and we're gonna see how it works. And we'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so he got that thing, he got that cable connected to the power, to the ground, and the key on. We'll put the little cover back on. Once he's done, he's feeding that wire through. It's kind of tight back there. There's a lot of cables already back there. There's the cables that come, you know, factory installed. There's the cables that we have run for various things. Let's see, what have we run back there? Some power lines for lighted whips, some power lines, or let's see, coax for antenna, and then some headset cables for headsets for our intercom and rugged radio system. So we have a lot of cables running through there already, but he got it through. We're gonna plug this in. We're gonna try it out real quick. And then we're gonna notch that little spot and we'll put this thing back together. We'll tighten everything up. And what do you think, Danny?
I think it's going to go good. We're just going to mock it up instead of snapping it
Oh
in.
yeah, look at that. Okay, actually, so technically we should be able to, I'm gonna grab the key. I'll be right back. Okay, so it's like 3 hours later. I'd lost the key. We dug through everything we could think of to find it. And here it is, 3 hours later. Okay. It was in my pocket and took like 2 seconds. Here we go. Plug the key in. Oh wow, we don't need all. Somebody was getting crazy with the lights, Danny.
I think the other mechanic was.
Yeah. So actually this should fire up. Uh-oh. Wow. Oh, I hear something. I hear it. Holy moly.
Wow.
That's a lot. I'm gonna go with it works.
That was straight power.
All right, now we're gonna try out the variable.
Oh, that's nice.
It's pretty cool, huh? That thing's cranking. It cranks out some air. That's no joke. We're gonna put a helmet on here in a minute and try it out. And then later when Brandy gets back, we're gonna have her put her helmet on and see what she thinks.
Oh my god.
I'm not plugged in.
Dude, my head is so cooled off.
All right. We're gonna try this out real quick. So we're gonna get ready for some hat hair. I'm gonna plug this guy in first. All right. So we got that on, and here goes my hat hair. I gotta unzip my skirt. And these are a little more cumbersome to put on, obviously. And then we got that, and we got this, and we got this. Gotta get the skirt out of the way.
What'd you think?
Alright, let me cover up my helmet and my hat here. So I'd say it's hard to describe. It's not overwhelming. It's not like you're getting blasted with air. You can just feel, like my head's sweaty right now from being out here and working on stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And you can definitely, like a couple spots right here, you can feel it cooling your head off where it's sweaty. So I've heard other people say, like, you know how you're riding and your head gets sweaty? Well, with these on, you don't get this, you know, it keeps cool air blowing over your head. So it's not overwhelming. It's not like air conditioning in your face, but it's pretty cool. I think Danny has to try it.
No, Danny's good.
Danny doesn't want to try it.
Danny don't want to get sucked, have to bite one, because once he does, he's going to.
And he just heard sweaty head in my helmet. So.
No.
All right. Well, that's the install. We're gonna in a little bit here. We'll get Brandy in here. We'll put the seat back in. We'll get Brandy in here. She'll put the helmet. We'll put both of them on. We'll hook up the communications. So we'll be right back.
Okay. Can you hear without the microphone? You're plugged into audio. I said you have to be talking into your mic.
So real quick, before we plug in, we just got this installed. We showed you already. And Brandy hasn't seen this. Look, you see any wires?
I don't see any wires. You're like a witch doctor.
So if you look under here, it's hidden right there.
Oh,
Tucked away right there.
Yeah.
You can see it from back. You got to see it
Oh,
somewhere.
well then, I'm not going to look from the back then.
But right here, look at this. You see any wires here?
No. My
cool.
guy is like a wire hider extraordinaire.
All right.
I haven't tried this.
So yeah, Brandy hasn't tried this at all. I have. Danny wouldn't try it because he said if he did, he would want one. So we're gonna plug in the mics right now and get connected in our helmets and try this out.
I'm excited. It's this ponytail. It's in the wrong spot. Okay. My skirt's up. Don't look. Guys, this is what happens when you... Is my skirt good? It's easy though. It's a little more to do, getting all skirted up, but it's easy and it's worth it, and I'm excited. Dun, 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 dun. Predator. Oh my god, I feel like I'm getting plugged into the Matrix. Am I in the Matrix? Brap. I like how you made this work where you didn't have to put it at an angle. We're going to need them to design a new air cover filter with the upside down print. Because you know the CDO problem we have. I think somebody just joined the conversation.
I should be in now.
Oh, you're in.
Okay. So I agree. I already told Danny that. I'm like, they're gonna have to print new filters. New pre-filters.
I feel like this is a good test because my helmet's already wanting to get fogged up. It prevents that.
Let's do that. I'll have to probably cut that out, but that's alright. Meg, right?
That was just breathing into things.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a little fogged up, warm.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try this.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Here goes the first time. I tried it a little bit already, but here we go.
Turn it on.
I'm feeling claustrophobic and fogged up.
Me too, because we're not riding, so it's like, why do you have a helmet on in your garage?
I'm gonna go full speed first.
Okay. Full speed.
Oh.
Can you hear me now? Oh my God.
I'm not plugged in.
Dude, my head is so cooled off. OMG. Gregory, Cottrell, Steves.
Yeah, instantly. So it's a little loud.
So,
I don't know if you can hear that in the camera or not.
we're gonna find out.
Hopefully it's not too loud and you can still hear us.
Oh my God, it's so cool. I feel like this is gonna save my riding life. Babe, I mean, really? Do you feel like it's way cool?
Yeah.
Okay, that's full blast. What's it like on low? Variable speed controller? Okay, so now we have it on low.
That's 0. I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna go about halfway. That's still a lot. Okay, that's all the way.
I feel like we're taking off on a jet.
I'm gonna go about quarter way.
Okay. I could feel the air. And no fog. I feel way less claustrophobic even, do you?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the Predator. I'm cooler, literally and figuratively.
Yeah. And then you zip down your dirt skirt.
Mine's already zipped.
The sand doesn't. Now these helmets, somehow we managed to get sand in them already, so I need to clean them off, the visors, without scratching them, hopefully. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I can't wait to try it out in a riding situation.
Dumont?
I think Dumont's going to be ideal because I would imagine, we hit certain spots over there and it's going to be dusty.
Oh, it does. I want to try the desert.
Yeah.
The desert's where this is really going to shine. Also in Glamis because the cool factor.
Am I to the end of my hose here? Or
Yeah, we need to get the extenders. Leah and Danny got longer. Because I feel like
No. These do. Boom.
Oh my God. Okay, you guys have thought of everything. Look at, I have all this freedom now.
Yeah.
I love it so much.
It's a hose of freedom.
It's the hose of freedom. Put it all the way up again because I could feel the coolness right now on the quarter up, but I want to be like.
Here we go, full blast. Takes a minute to ramp up.
Not a whole minute.
Like a jet airplane.
Take off.
That is amazing. That feels good. It's yeah.
Yeah.
It's what a difference.
Because I'm hot and you're not. And if you want to be with me, I'll give you one shot, so top that.
Yeah, that's weird. My helmet felt really strange. That's because the part that's the strap that goes under your chin was in my mouth. So there. That's hopefully this is like what's this foamy thing is in my mouth? There's a mic. There's like a mic right here, but what's this? In the corner, just cramming into the corner of my mouth.
Wow.
What is going on in here?
It's like, okay, this feels so good. I am so much cooler in so many ways.
Is my dirt skirt open all the way?
Your skirt's way open. Close your skirt. I'll close.
Okay.
God.
Yeah, so I mean, sand's not gonna go shooting.
You
right
look
in
cool.
It's pretty cool.
You feel cool too?
I feel like we're like going on the moon.
That's what I feel like. This is probably exactly what it feels like.
Going on the moon? What kind of speech
We're
is that?
going on the moon. You're a real good talker, person.
What is this button right here?
Ground
But anyway.
control to major. These are. Okay. I'm going to tell you two things. Number one, this is the coolest thing ever. Thank you guys. Rugged Radios, Kunk, awesome product, awesome people, awesome support of keeping our riding spots open. Thank you guys for being amazing. And number two thing, it's not as fun wearing your helmet and sitting in your garage as it is wearing your helmet and sitting in the sand.
No.
It's not claustrophobic in the sand.
No.
But in here you feel trapped. Like, why am I wearing my helmet? What's going to happen?
Well, let's flip this back on a little bit.
That changes things, yeah.
And anyway, so that's it. We installed. We hit the wires. We flipped this thing upside down. Hopefully, there's nothing wrong with doing that. We'll find out. Somebody will say if they know, and there is. our pre-filter is upside down, so, we'll have to get that reprinted.
Oh.
But, we
Okay.
flipped this. I did flip this.
Good job.
We unscrewed this, flipped it over.
Perfect.
Anyway, so we installed,
We did.
we tested it, as much as we can in the garage. And we're going to be headed to Dumont for Thanksgiving. We're going to do something different for Dumont. We're going to do big horns in the big dunes.
Big horns in the big dunes. We're going to show everybody that we understand. Trust us, we did it for a long time. This is a big investment, buying a side-by-side. And sometimes you can't go buy the side-by-side and then immediately buy the sand paddles and go get the communications and get everything that you want.
Yeah.
You want to ride. We did it for a long time in the Razor. We had to just stick with the knobbies because that's what we could afford.
Yep.
And we rode it everywhere. But now we have the means to show you guys that instead of just talking. So what we're going to do in this Can-Am, in our Can-Am, we're going to take trip to Dumont where the big dunes are, the big Razorbacks.
They're big.
And we're going to run it on stock bighorns. And
Yep.
we're going to show everybody that you can do that.
Yep. We're going to run it the whole trip. Not just a little bit, the whole time we're there. We're going to use nothing but bighorns.
And we're going with a bunch of people that have like those V8 sand rails and some other side-by-sides. And I guarantee you, we're not going to feel like we should have had paddles on.
We'll be leading most of the time.
That's a promise.
We'll show you what that looks like.
Yeah, so, thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
As always, all of you that have subscribed, thank you. Cannot express enough our appreciation.
Nope.
You guys are allowing us to do this, and we want to continue to do more of it. We have so much awesome content to go through still that's going to be coming out soon. So if you're not subscribed, please do. I know you don't know that it makes a difference, but it does. So click that. Yeah, huge. Click that subscribe button. Click the little bell so that you're notified when all of our videos are dropping and released, because there's going to be a lot coming. And we want to invite you to our Facebook group, Dandi Off-Road Adventure Seekers. Join that group. That way you can see where we're riding. You can meet up with us. We'd love to meet you guys. Thank you to all of you that came out to the Sand Show and to Glamis for Camp Razor and met us. And we love you guys. It's amazing to us. It's overwhelming, and we appreciate all of you. We love talking to you, hearing from you. We want to meet you, your family. We want to see your adventures. You can share that on our Facebook group. Leave us comments. We love hearing from you. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. That helps us too. If you don't, just hit the dislike button twice. We'll stop doing whatever it is that we're doing wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah, so thank you guys again. Appreciate it. Can't wait to keep doing this. Thank you guys. Rugged, you're the best.
Yep.
Oh.
And don't forget, support those people that support the things you love, like the dunes and whatnot. That's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
So thank you very much. We appreciate it. And peace.
Peace. Awesome.